Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Wilma, and this is Candid Conversations. We are here modeling vulnerability and empathy to improve human connection and emotional IQ. Let us be a model for you.
All right, ready? All right. When do you feel closest to me?
I feel closest to you when it's two times I feel closest to you. I feel closest to you when I'm being like very vulnerable and you are very present.
Mm,
Like phones down, no TV, like no extra noise, and you're engaging back with me. Like we're actually having a conversation.
mm-hmm.
And I also feel very close to you when we're just like doing something that we really enjoy. Like our shared hobbies. We're doing them together. So like whether that's watching a show, that's us playing pickleball, that's us just riding in the car,
Oh,
like just those moments
yeah, I love
make me
those
feel
songs.
close to you.
Yeah, I would say the same. For me, I would say I feel closest to you definitely when we're doing things when we're enjoying and not um, bumping heads over little stuff. Uh, and I would definitely when we're just existing in a space where we can be vulnerable. I think you kind of said that in your first one, but like the other day when I had my little mini crash out, and you was there listening to me. And you came and gave me a hug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I loved it. That's when I definitely feel closer to you. I feel supported and loved for sure.
Okay. What part of our relationship makes you the most proud?
Definitely like we're still as close as we are through all the trials and stuff we done been through. And I said this the other day, like we haven't folded or turned on each other, or even the thought of stepping out hasn't even crossed our minds in this past 5 years, going on 5 years of marriage. And at the core, and we just kept the core of our relationship intact. We're still friends.
Yeah.
Like that's the first. Uh, that's like ground zero for us, and that hasn't folded at any point, and that does make me proud.
Yeah. I love that answer. Um, I definitely second that, especially the part about what's the second part you said?
I want like throughout
Oh,
the
we're
trust.
still friends. We're still friends. Sorry, y'all, ADHD. I actually love that we're still best friends. But I would also say just our growth
Okay.
because we did get together when we were very young, and I feel like, not even feel like we had to grow up together,
Oh yeah. Sure.
and I don't think we quite knew what we had. What is the phrase? Rose-colored glasses. Maybe going into it. Is that the phrase?
They have rose-colored glasses on.
Yeah, we had rose-colored glasses, like going into just like even just being like boyfriend and girlfriend, the marriage. Like we didn't know what adulthood really entailed, so we've had to learn a lot of this together. And I think it's been cool to just see us grow and like who we are right now.
Yeah. What do you need more of from me emotionally? I kind of already know where this might go, but let me just hear.
Okay. What do I need more of emotionally? I think what I need emotionally, we talk about this very often, and you often say this to me, but just to know that I'm not your enemy, and that when I am, like sometimes I may ask something or say something, but it's really just me like trying to check in with you, and it's not an attack on you. So I think just to not get defensive when you maybe are in those moments where you're a bit more vulnerable, you're down, you're irritated, like whatever it may be, kind of being able to separate those two things and use some discernment. Like, okay, well, in this moment, like, she's really just trying to check in on me, not checking me.
I feel you. I do want to get better at that, man, because, like, it's just my guard. It's hard to put my guard down sometimes. And even in those moments where you just, like, checking in on me and stuff like that, and I know it's not, like, I'll be feeling like you're trying to, where you're checking in on me is trying to gauge whether I'm upset or not. And I don't be wanting to, my guards just be up, basically. It's like, I'm fine.
But you're not. So, like, you're saying, like, you feel like I'm trying to see if you're upset. But I always tell you I'm an empath, so I can feel it. You don't have to say it. I feel it. So, like, I'm really just like, hey, what's up?
I think Kim Kardashian has talked about that in one of the episodes we was watching recently. Like,
yeah,
one of her friends or somebody was saying her response to everything is I'm fine. And I think I resonated with that a lot because the world could be crashing and burning around me. My world could be crashing and burning around me, which it has been for a while now. And my response is just I'm fine. So I get it for you.
let me in.
I do let you in.
All right, go ahead. How can we protect us when life gets chaotic?
How can we protect us when life gets chaotic? How have we been doing it now? How have we been maintaining it now? How have we been protecting each other?
Are you asking me?
Well, I think, no, I'm not asking you, but I mean, like, it's more of a rhetorical question. Because,
life is currently chaotic?
yes. Life is currently chaotic, bro. And I think it goes back to your last answer, bro. Like, just recognizing that we're not each other's enemies. Like, we're literally in this together, bro. And making sure that we keep the main thing intact. So, just continuing to love on each other and be there for each other. Like, when we know that we need that other person, we need that other support, and just welcome them in.
Yeah.
I'm mainly talking to myself in that regard. But, yeah, man, I think that's very important for sure. Just continuing just to be there for each other, man. I think that hasn't been difficult for us, especially during these times. So, just making sure that is what we can stand on, for sure.
I agree.
Yeah. What kind of affection makes you feel most desired?
You already know this answer. Cuddling. I love to cuddle.
I don't dislike cuddling, but DJ, close your ears. You know what cuddling leads to for me sometimes. And you don't be on that type of time, man. So, cuddling is just be like, alright, what's next?
Cuddling for me, let me explain it to you. Cuddling for me feels like such a sense of safety. Like, in this moment, I could just lay here and be. And you know, like me, my brain is always running, and it's just like
You never explained that to me.
a sigh.
You never. That's my first time hearing it.
You don't let me get to the cuddling to explain it to you.
Okay. That's fair.
What's yours?
Sometimes just a hug. Just a hug, man. And that, you know the other stuff too, bro.
Okay. All right. When do you feel we're most in sync physically?
When we finish in each other's senses, or I don't know. What does that mean? So I feel like that's the only answer I can come up with. But
physically in sync is
like when we
okay,
dressing alike,
we gonna,
like when we dress alike, because that happens. Like
oh, that's a good one.
we do, and sometimes end up dressing alike, even though it's like all black or green and black or something like that. That's something.
It's
Green
usually
and
those combinations.
those are two things that come up in my head, like where we have matched.
Yeah.
Unknowingly matching.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's
matching.
also physically in sync.
What would you say? I don't know.
When are we most physically in sync? Like those moments where we just both have a lot on our mind, but we're there for each other. If that makes sense. Like there's moments where I keep going back to the car ride. But like there's moments where like we're driving in a car and we probably both are in two completely different worlds, but we'll just like grab each other's hands.
Oh yeah, okay.
And like just be.
I do that.
Be in our own world.
I do that, and especially in those moments where just to let you know that I'm still here.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's my
Can you
response.
get explicit?
Oh gosh.
What triggers arguments between us the most? You already know one answer to this.
Y'all clean frisking us. I feel like one of us will just say something just like impulsively smart, low-key rude, whether it's the tone, it's the volume, it's the gestures. It could be anything, and it's usually something very, very small.
Very small.
And that's our thing. Our thing is not like a continuous conversation that we keep having to have. It's more of just how we present things. Mm-hmm. Like that's our fault, I guess.
Like this morning.
Yes, like this morning.
Okay, so are you going to take accountability for that? Because you still haven't.
I didn't.
No, you didn't.
That's accountability when it happened. I knew what was happening.
Oh, God.
You want me to say, oh, I said this with the attitude?
An apology. An apology would have been nice.
My bad.
See, that's our
apology.
apology.
What do you want me to apologize for?
Because you low-key came at me.
Because I said, why didn't you eat this with your breakfast?
Yes, you saw how much food I ate. Number one, I ate a lot of food for my breakfast, and two, you only said that you was irritated when you said it because you couldn't find your wallet.
That's so on brand. Oh my gosh, yes, I was irritated because I couldn't find my wallet, and then
Thank you.
You asked me to cut your apples.
You asked me, I can help you. Then in the midst of me asking to cut my apple, you realized you couldn't find your wallet.
My apologies for having an attitude with you this morning.
Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate it.
Okay. Next question. What's one habit we should build together?
I think you say this a lot, and I definitely agree. Getting back into our routine of watching TV together, whether that's like appointment TV or definitely pickleball, working out, going to the gym, absolutely, and sex.
Okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
All of that's very fair.
Yeah, because I think at the end of the day, we want to be healthy, and we kind of lost all of that, obviously, with stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
We kind of fell off with a lot of the stuff that I just mentioned.
Life got chaotic.
Life got chaotic, bro. But yeah, man, I think that's for sure. But
God, stop.
yeah, I was gonna ask you that too.
Yeah, I think everything you said was very accurate, and I think what could help us with that, which we have been doing better, but our relationship with God. Like, I think that's the habit we need to build.
I feel bad for
and
leaving that out.
everything else falls into place.
I
Because like those are things we could pray on, honestly.
Mm. Yeah. What are you most excited about for our future?
I said this the other day in the car. That Issa Rae quote.
Mm.
I hate saying this because I know in this like there's a lot that you miss. So I don't want to like skip over things, but I am most excited for that part of life where everything is just okay.
Yes.
Where like, and maybe not even everything's okay, but like we have a natural rhythm.
Mm.
That's what I'm excited for. Just a natural rhythm, and like we're flourishing in that natural rhythm.
Yeah. That's the exact word I was going to use. Flirt. I can't wait till we're flourishing.
Yeah.
To that life where kids is going, careers are going, just stability.
Stability. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Stability. That's it. That's the key. How do you want our love to evolve?
I want our love to evolve. I think I want our love to evolve. Kids. I think I'm excited to see how we're going to continue to love on each other when kids are in the picture. Because like when we was at marriage night, they were saying like couples that didn't have kids and things like that, and they loved each other a certain way. Then kids came in the picture, and then they kind of just fell into that routine of taking care of the kids, and they stopped doing things for themselves. I took note of that mentally because I don't want that for us. I don't want kids. I'm not saying like kids getting in the way, but I don't want them to essentially burden our marriage. Seeing that with my parents, I don't know if this happened. I don't know how loving my parents were before I came in the picture, but I didn't really see like cohesive love between my parents, like the love we have for us. I didn't see that in my parents, honestly. So for a long time, I was just like I didn't really think about it like that, but actually being in a loving marriage and where we actually love each other, I definitely don't want our kids to be to negatively impact that. So I definitely want to elevate our love. I want our kids to actually be a part of it, so to speak.
Yeah.
I don't want them to be like, oh, you got to take care of the kids, or we got to spend time with the kids and things like that. I don't want them to just be something added to the schedule. I want them to be an extension. Okay. But I don't want them to be like something that's added to our plate to things to do.
You don't want us to forget about ourselves. You want them to just like
be
right here too.
Yeah, because I want us to keep expanding our love, and I want our kids to look at mommy and daddy and be like, oh yeah, they love each other.
Yes.
That's what that's the core.
1,000%. Yeah, I love that you say that because I think that's like the main goal. When we have kids, I want them to know like what love is.
Exactly.
I want to be an example of love for our kids. Yeah.
I'm excited for that though. That's why I'm ready to have kids, man. That's one of the reasons why I'm ready to have kids, bro. Cause like I really want to be a good example for our kids, man.
Yeah.
I really want to set a good example, and also just for other reasons, but for the sake of the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to set a good example.
Yeah. No,
I think we are making strides for it to be natural.
Yeah. I think maturity growth wise, we're definitely at that point. Just like you said, stability. That's the main barrier right now.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It'll come when it's up to come. We'll pray on that. As we grow together in our faith.
We will.
All right.
That was it.
That's
a wrap.